Excuse me, where's the bleach?
Seriously. Maria, I should have told you all this. All you had to do was look. I'm getting my hair done. I'll be home by 5. Be gone by then. Va bene?
Have a nice day. Thank you, Mrs. Pellione. All you had to do, all you had to do, all you had to do was look.
I could be a fantasy. I could tell you got beat.
I don't have change. I don't have change. I don't have change.
If you ever see me broke, I'm probably rocking a cast. Pretty face, no waist, with a big old
I need help with my box.
Sorry, what?
My safe deposit box. Here, take all the things you need or whatever.
I like what I see. A boss like you need a boss like me. Daddy from the streets, so I move low key. Tryna rock that mic like karaoke. On the count of 3.
That's her!
You're gonna stay on the case.
Thank you, ma'am.
Both of you.
What?
He's still my heart.
Ma'am, you can't be serious. She's a thief and a con artist.
Her particular skill set can be helpful to us. The two of you start right away.
So what next?
We look over the case file, see if anybody missed anything.
Waste of time. If you're gonna steal a coin like that, you need a fence. If it were me, I would go talk to Joey and Noah over at Thorpe Auction House. You hear the commissioner? I have a particular skill set. Joey, Noah.
Hey.
No, wait, get her out.
Joey, come on.
No, last time you were here, 3 of the vases in our main collection were somehow switched with porcelain fakes.
It's so hard to find good appraisers.
No, you're a thief!
Gentlemen, let's not dwell in the past, okay? I'm here in an entirely new capacity today. I am now a guardian of the law, okay?
How did you... Give me that.
Sorry. Noah, how's the knee?
Better. Thanks for asking. I can give you a list of names.
There aren't many people who would be in the market for items like this. But if anyone finds out I gave you names, I'm a dead man, so at least make an attempt to play the good cop.
Max.
Yeah, we're good. Thanks, guys. Nice to see ya. I was just about to call you.
Oh, yeah, sure you were. I followed you because I knew I couldn't trust you. You're very predictable, you know that?
That's insulting. I'm hardly predictable. I know you're impressed.
Irina Galenko?
Da,
You're okay. He's not on list.
but here's my good luck charm. Darling, please, a kiss for good luck. Your delay, господа.
2 pairs, aces over queens. And the winner with a royal flush.
May we join you?
No,
We'd like to ask you a couple questions about Joey Vaziri.
I don't like questions, especially from people I don't know.
Tell you what, you answer a few questions and maybe we'll give you back the money you lost.
What? No, we won't.
Yes, we will.
Maybe half.
My father's a diplomat. I could dump you both in the river and nobody could touch me.
They're cheating you.
What happened to your accent?
Same thing that happened to your money. Your buddy with the sunglasses and the dealer there? They're running the old Clark Kent. The cards are marked with infrared ink and sunglasses can read them. You should grab him before he leaves.
I'm here today to talk to you about Porch Pirate. Oh, sorry about that. Thieves who steal packages left outside doors or in hallways. What can we do? Retrieve packages as quickly as possible. Are you just leaving your packages out waiting to be stolen? That's probably a big part of why they're getting stolen,
All right,
what-
let's give it up for Detective Ellis. Okay, you want to catch a thief? You offer a reward. Anything over $1,000 will get her done. Questions?
There's a ghost in my neighbor's condo. Listen for yourself.
When was the last time you saw your neighbor, Bonnie?
A few days ago. Maybe.
All right, Bonnie, look. I'll call down to the concierge. We'll do a wellness check.
No need. And we're in.
Max, cops can't just...
I'm not a cop.
Okay, wait. Ma'am, stay here. No forced entry. Nothing was stolen. Injury suggests this was personal.
So you think the vacuum did it?
Very funny. There's not much personal stuff in here. All right, now there's a way we do things around here, okay? So just pay attention and follow my lead. Got it?
You got it.
Hi, I'm Detective Ellis.
Hi, I'm Trisha. You're Jake's assistant, right? You poor thing. They sent me to help out. Tissue? Thank you. Do you need a hug? Help? You want a vent? Oh, you don't need to choose, okay? I'm an emotional buffet. Come here.
Jake's ex-wife's got a rock-solid alibi. She's been at a wellness center all week. They're applying for a warrant to get his financials, so we should have that shortly.
Well, maybe. We'll have better luck with this. Jake's client list and call logs.
Jake made 23 calls to Summer Lake the day he died. That's their big MMA client.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a pretty good lead.
Oh, yeah.
That's a tough one. You know, we had the Timberwolves. They're really good contenders for the NBA Finals this year, but, you know, we'll have to see. Still in negotiations.
Do you trust me?
Not really. Max.
Sophia Yak from Horse and Hound here. Curtis, did you know Jake was having an affair with your wife? Is that why you killed him?
No comment. We have no comment.
The hell was that, Max?
I saw Curtis's wife curling a straw wrapper around her finger into a spiral.
And?
I found the same wrapper at the murder scene. That's her tell.
That's a leap.
What else would she be doing at her husband's agent's condo?
Okay, well, do you have it? Maybe I can get forensics to lift a print off of it.
Oh. You guys have so many rules.
That's great. Look, I told you to follow my lead. Now what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get her to admit it.
Hello?
Hello, Spitfire.
How did you know?
Just like you asked for.
Turn the volume up and program the number into my phone, please.
Already all over it, Buttercup.
One day I saw a package in front of my neighbor's door and I just took it. But it was exciting and dangerous.
Like sex on the back of a motorcycle. Or so I've heard. But I am returning those packages to your neighbors.
You're collecting the reward.
The victor goes the spoils.
If we pin this on Lou Granway in 4F, we could split the money.
Don't push it, Bonnie. Go Lucas. First Mona than the hot chef in town?
There's definitely a history there.
I mean, you saw the way she was punching that dough every time she talked about him. I think that Lucas was playing hide the kielbasa with Siobhan.
Not anymore.
Hey, look. This bottle from 1922 sold to a collector for 50 grand.
Don't get any ideas.
I wonder what you were like in high school. Quarterback, unexpected drama club star.
Just keep on poking the bear, don't you?
It's either that or we play I Spy.
I was a regular kid, Max. Average grades. Nothing special.
Boring.
Yeah, boring. Exactly. And you?
I didn't go to school.
Never?
We were always on the move. Paris, Lisbon, Barcelona, Pine Bluff, Arkansas. That was a tough year.
So you grew up on the run, huh?
We weren't running from anybody. We moved because we wanted to. New languages, cultures. How many kids get that chance? I learned more than I ever would have in school.
Like how to pick a lock in 7 languages?
Maybe. Wow.
We must be under Harlan's vineyard now.
Bordeaux Grand Cru, 1922. This bottle is the real deal.
Oh, yeah? How can you be so sure?
Paper is the hardest thing to counterfeit.
I don't think any of these have ever been used. Yeah, these are all clean.
Oh, my Merlot.
What?
I think Harlan is filling these with boxed wine. A little cardboard dough, if you will. Corking it and selling it for 50 grand.
That's exactly what he's doing.
It's genius.
No, it's fraud.
Fine, fraudulent genius.
Okay, look, we have a theory, all right? But not a bullet, a crime scene, or anything that suggests Harlan saw Lucas the night of the murder.
Okay, here's a thought. I get out of this creepy, gross, bad tunnel.
Really?
Let me finish, and then I'll go call for backup and keep an eye on Harlan.
Well, I look for the bullet and anything that can tie Harlan to Lucas's murder.
See? The team is built. We're like one machine, like Rapinoe and Morgan.
Who?
Do you not watch women's soccer?
Okay, look, just be careful. Any backup's at least an hour away.
You got it, Big Cheese.
Don't do anything stupid, all right? I got backup on the way.
Come on. We both know there's no backup.
All right, this way, folks. Watch your step, mind your neighbor, and check your attitudes at the door. And what do we have here? A recreation, no doubt, of a very special event that happened at this very winery. Okay, so hang back, people, and get your phones a-rolling. You're definitely not gonna wanna miss this. The story of yore begins as such. The youngest member of the most prominent family struggles to keep the business afloat. And spoiler alert, he sucks, so he fakes a buried treasure, makes a barrel of money, until he's discovered by the local butcher, who's actually the town's most beloved son. Money usually gets him out of everything, but the butcher is a good, decent, hot, incorruptible man. Everything the loser's son is not, so the butcher has to die.
You shut her up.
Oh, believe me, I've tried.
Harlan Stanford, you're under arrest for the murder of Lucas Mays. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Now!
I had a wonderful childhood. My folks were really great people.
Do you really not see it?
See what?
Thanks. Your parents were criminals. They put you in a position where they could have been taken from you at any minute. That wasn't a normal childhood.
My parents loved me. They gave me everything I needed.
Like what?
They taught me to never punch down, never work a mark that wasn't deserved, and to always lend out my hand to anyone within reach. So don't tell me that my parents aren't good people. They taught me how to survive in a world where no one has your back unless they want something from you. We looked out for each other. We were a team. Where's the artistry? Where's the inspiration? Where's the element of surprise?
Wait, is that?
Ellis? Oh my God.
What's Johnny Utah playing at?
Identifying with the mark. Inspired choice. Maybe I am rubbing off on him.
That's what I'm afraid of.
So, what's your undercover name?
Declan.
Ew! What? No! Okay, let me think. Jesse. Yeah, I bought you as a Jesse. Okay. So why'd you pick up surfing?
I'm sure I'll think of something.
When pulling a con, you don't lie. You just tell a slightly different version of the truth, okay?
Okay, you're gonna take the car, go back to the station, check in with Lee. Got it?
Got it.
You have a driver's license, right?
Of course. I have 9. All right.
You brought pistachios?
You've seen me pull a wig, a grappling hook, a pair of 4-inch heels out of this bag, but it's the pistachios that surprise you?
Okay, you never pulled a grappling hook out of your bag before.
Well, now you have something to look forward to. So I'm just supposed to wait here. Boring. Where did you put the bags? You miss me?
You broke into that room, didn't you?
I'm wearing gloves and I'm not touching anything, okay? You taught me well.
Looks like they might have been trucking more than just fruit.
Well, this sounds like a job for...
Don't.
Sorry for your loss. A terrible thing, but he's in a better place now. Come out to the ghost, we'll get together, have a few laughs.
Max?
I don't believe we've met. Marcy, efficiency expert. I was just checking the vents. Great circulation.
Baby, what are you doing?
She heard everything. What happens in the sex closet stays in the sex closet. Okay, I have a feeling you still want me to do the whole jumping thing.
You might survive the fall. You sure as hell won't survive a bullet to the head.
Listen, I've been on your side of the law more times than you can guess. Theft, fraud, forgery. I don't mean to brag, but I have an impressive resume. Okay, I see I'm not gonna change y'all's mind, but to pull off a suicide, you're gonna need a suicide note.
Actually, that's a great idea.
And it's gonna have to sound like me or the cops won't believe it.
Just tell us what you wanted to say. We'll write it for you.
Choosing last words, it can be a lot, you know? It's gotta be something poignant yet truthful. But if I had to choose right now...
3, 2...
It would definitely be...
Police! On the ground!
You idiot! All you had to do was shut up and leave town.
Love you, Kath.
You're the one that sprung for the afternoon delight, Kathy. This one's kind of on you.
You can't come, Max.
Oh, I'm coming. Who are you?
We work together.
We're partners. You have a partner.
It's a long story.
But a good one.
You can't come, Max. It's too big of a risk.
Risk what?
Going back to jail?
The hell's she talking about?
It's another part of that long story I mentioned. I'll explain later.
Look, I trust Ellis with my life, okay? I've known you all of 2 seconds, so thanks, but no thanks.
Suit yourself.
First, we need to know the crews in town who could pull off something like this.
I might be able to help with that.
How?
I know all the wrong people.
It's true. She does.
Cole, are you sure about this?
Cole? How do you two know each other?
We used to work together.
We were engaged.
You were engaged?
So she just keeps a change of clothes in her car?
She says it's part of the trade. tools to help her transform into whatever the mark's most receptive to.
Speaking of marks, what about you and her?
200 in the register. Damn, that is one dead florist / passport forger. I always carry an extra pair.
Thank you.
Come on.
Mi casa es su casa. It's the safest safe house you'll never find.
Whoever said crime doesn't pay never met you.
Do you need anything?
Yes, Jet and Jim Croce's greatest hits, please.
I'm sorry that this is the end of the road.
Doesn't have to be. I have a flash drive with recordings of every single mob conversation I ever had, and many I wasn't even a part of.
But we got to you before you could retrieve it.
Yeah.
Who else knows about this?
You are now the only other person in the world. With that kind of leverage, you can make the mob do whatever you wanted. It's like having your very own genie in a bottle. Let me go, and it's yours.
What the hell?
It's not even mine. And why do you have it? What can I say? It's been a whirlwind 24 hours, man.
Charles, how the heck are you? It's Max. Albert's told me all about you. Speaking of which, I bet you have him on his knees somewhere in a remote location. Like a field.
I'm listening.
I'm in possession of Albert's flash drive, full of recorded mob conversations. Juicy, right? Albert! I missed you, buddy!
That's enough. Back away.
All right, Ellis is gonna hand Chuck the flash drive, and at the same time, Chuck, you're gonna hand over Albert. Then we'll go on our merry ways, and no accountants die. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3! No! Albert! All right, here, let me help you.
What the hell?
It's not even mine.
What is it this time?
I need an expert with wire work.
You already met him.
Hey, Bobby. Cassandra says hello. X-marks the spot. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith. Albert! Prowler reported.
1181.
Accident. Minor injuries.
You always were the best at the police code game.
Some kids had Connect 4. I had a police scanner and a getaway car.
Getaway car's a bit dramatic.
Okay, do you not remember that one time in Sedona with the crystal grift and the angry desert hippies? That wasn't getting away.
Fair point. Man, those desert hippies could run though, right? Good times. Man, I wish we could just pull one teeny tiny grift while I'm out. For old time's sake.
No way.
Come on, just one little mustard dip?
No.
What about a Reykjavik tongue swallow?
No.
Ooh, we'll do your favorite. We pulled it on your Sweet 16.
Dad!
You really are a cop now.
I'm not risking getting your sentence extended.
Oh, it's sweet of you to think of me.
Thinking of me, too. I miss you. I'm trying to get you out of there. So for the next 72 hours, this is a crime-free zone. Okay?
Whatever you say, boss. 1091H.
Stray horse sighting.
Wow. You are the master.
I need an intervention. My dad's already eaten 3 custard tarts.
Dooley.
You remember JJ? He was one of the kids that my brother Daniel was helping.
The kid from the boat?
Exactly. They just picked him up for a B&E, but I know he didn't do it, and Lee's only given me 24 hours to prove it.
And you're calling me because...
You really gonna make me say it?
Oh, yeah.
Fine. I need you, Max.
Say it again.
No.
Okay, it was worth a shot. Just give me a minute. Take your seats, please. I'm Miss Morrison, your substitute teacher. Now get your butts in your seats, shut your traps, and buckle up. Otherwise, it's gonna be one bumpy morning.
Look, I know JJ's hiding something.
Is he protecting someone?
Maybe he's afraid of somebody, but who?
Well, his kids are cruel. Vince was the only one that stood up for him.
That's high school. Kids are always terrible.
This isn't your normal high school. They have robot babies. This one girl, Anne, carries hers around 24 hours a day. It burps, it cries, does other gross things.
Wait a minute, you said it cries? The homeowners from the last robbery said that they got an alert from their security system because of a crying baby, but their baby was nowhere near the house.
These bionic bambinos collect data
Like GPS.
to track quality time with Junior.
We need to get our hands on that baby right now. Call Lee, see if we can't get a warrant. The hell did my phone go? Give me that.
Still got it.
Haven't missed a beat. Hang up.
I can't let JJ go to jail, Max.
We won't. I promise. Now put that phone away. I'm gonna get us that baby. And this is what I think. I admire your commitment to this baby, but I think you're caring for it the way that you wish you were cared for.
Thank you. I wish you were our real teacher. Gotta go.
Carpe diem.
The letters are part of a sophisticated version of the pigeon drop.
That's right. Classic play.
You lure the mark in with the promise of a juicy carrot if they do a little something in return.
But Simmons, he's got something. The same 2 cleaners worked at all 3 houses that were robbed.
So we've narrowed it down. But how do we flesh out the real thief?
We dangle our own carrot.
We?
Well done.
Whoa, they look so real.
No. Remember, don't touch them.
At least not without gloves. Okay, let's see. Might not stand up to a jeweler's loop.
Doesn't need to. Just had to bait the hook.
All right, it's go time. Put the bag in the usual drop spot. We'll be right behind you, okay? This has to work, you guys. I'm not kidding.
Ellis, you're playing with the A-team now.
The A-team? You're on parole and your dad's wearing an ankle bracelet.
Ain't it great?
I need her laptop. Her latest book is on it. Dream interpretation. It'll be huge. Any one of these people could steal it.
When the laptop's found, it'll be taken to evidence, so I can assure you nothing's gonna be stolen off of it.
Out of curiosity, how much would a leaked copy of one of those books go for?
She got $1 million advance for it.
Gotcha. Hey guys, we need to find that laptop. Stat.
Max. Who's gonna be at this gathering?
Friends, clients, coworkers. Here it is.
Okay, you're free to go. Thank you. You know, the most interesting thing about what she said is what she didn't say. I mean, yeah, she's Dr. Sophie's emergency contact, but she never once spoke about their friendship. Did you notice that?
Lots of people who work together don't get along. Here, maybe we can learn something from the lighthouse inside.
Did you steal that?
She had like 50 copies. This isn't evidence. Okay, there was still sealed inside the box. Oh, this one's signed. This is probably worth something now.
Why did you take that?
These people just lost their Pied Piper, which means they're vulnerable. Vulnerable people want to talk. So we just need to speak their language. Okay, let's run down our stories.
Okay. I'm a cop. My dad was a cop.
These therapists can sniff out a lie a mile away. Okay, you gotta stay close to the truth, but just change the details. You're not a cop, you're a cardiothoracic surgeon, just like your father was. My father is an entrepreneur, not a con man.
Okay, how did we meet?
We met 5 years ago. You saw me in a flash mob. For you, it was love at first sight. I was unimpressed, but I felt sorry for you.
What?
Okay.
Now, close your eyes and just breathe. Feel it grounding you. Now tell me about this amazing childhood.
My dad was an entrepreneur. He was very poor, but very happy. One day, he met my mother. A hottie of serious means. They fell in love, and her family said they would disown her if they ever got married. She did it anyway. A true fairy tale.
What did your mother do?
She learned his trade. She never worked before. She didn't have to, but turned out she was a natural, so she joined him in his business. And then I joined too when I was old enough. It was us three against the world.
Family business. That can be stressful sometimes.
We loved it. He needs focus and grounding. You know, I hear hypnotherapy could help with that.
I don't use hypnosis.
Well, what about lighthouses?
The lighthouse is just a metaphor. You seem to know what your husband needs, but what do you need?
Well, there's a pair of Louboutin pumps that I've literally been dreaming about.
See, this is what I'm talking about. She doesn't think there's anything wrong with her.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a good snapshot of your dynamic. I think it's time we shift into your individual sessions.
Why wouldn't Dr. Sophie have a copy of her book on her laptop? She told Daphne it was finished, right?
Yeah, and it's not like writers lie about how much they write ever.
Hold up, I remember seeing a book about dreams on Dr. Jones' desk. Coincidence? I think not. Especially because that's a subject of Dr. S's new book.
I mean, all therapists talk about dreams. It's very common.
But Dr. Joan and Dr. S went to college together. Joan was the hard-working study buddy, and Dr. S was the party girl. Maybe Joan was doing research on dreams for Dr. S, got jealous and stole her manuscript?
We can't make up a motive just because you think you saw a book on dreams on Joan's desk.
Well, I think it's worth looking into. I follow your leads, why can't you follow mine?
I follow your leads all the time.
If I have to drag you kicking and screaming to even follow my brilliant ideas.
Okay, I think brilliant is a bit of a stretch.
Stop! Did you two learn nothing in therapy? Partnership is like a canoe. If you both paddle in the same direction, you go places. Wonderful, magical, erotic, hallucinatory places. But if each of you paddle in the opposite direction, what happens? What happens?
We don't
Probably go in a
get anywhere.
circle.
That's right. So line up, look forward, and get moving.
Okay, I'm sorry. We'll follow your lead.
Thank you. Don't answer that.
Who's in charge here?
Most definitely you, boss. But just an observation, it's the cops on the other end of that line. And if they record your voices, heads up, they will, they'll be able to identify you.
All right, you got a fix for this?
Thanks for asking. I do. I answer for you, act as an emissary.
Why should I trust you?
Because I've been on your side of the law more times than I'd care to admit. Everfield Bank.
Max? What are you doing answering? Is there anyone else listening?
No. What's your list of demands?
Car, full tank of gas. No one follows us out of here.
Got it. Okay, grab a pen. They want an SUV, tinted windows, full tank of gas, no low jack, and Beastie Boys Sabotage queued up on the stereo, because this wheel's gonna be bumping.
Max, Ellis is in the bank. Try and get some kind of communication going.
Yes, sir. These men are very serious and very dangerous.
Max, listen to me. Don't pull any kind of stunt. Do exactly as they say. We will handle this.
Roger. Oh, and can someone stop by the Charming Dragon for some string rolls? Sorry, I was feeling a little peckish.
Sit down. get you into Lee so they can hear everything you hear. And Max, you're doing great. Everything is gonna be all right.
Max, can you hear me? Okay, this is what I need you to do. Get the robbers talking while you feed me any details you can, okay?
Is that a heart tattoo on your left wrist? Because it's adorable.
Birthmark.
Oh, it's a really cool birthmark, especially for a man who's 5'10", 160 pounds and blonde hair. Is that hazel green eyes you have too? My mom had hazel green eyes.
Oh my God, do you ever shut up?
That's great, Max.
Let's take him to the boardroom, okay?
All right, everyone stand up. We're leaving. Let's go.
They're moving the hostages. Simmons, give me those blueprints. Max, keep them talking. We need to find out where they're taking you.
Where are we going? Hopefully someplace with chairs.
Let's go. Single file. Let's move it.
Great. Field trip. Wow, these offices are all so tiny and north-facing. No wonder you're all so pale. Oh, a staircase. I wonder where these go.
In here.
Boardroom, okay. Place we all fit. Great thinking.
How could you possibly believe any of this is true?
Crazy, right? I thought so too, until I noticed the milk.
Milk?
Derek said he wanted coffee with just milk, but you didn't go for the 2% of the soy milk. You went straight for the almond milk. He didn't even flinch when he tasted it.
And the only way you could know what he took in his coffee is if, well, you already knew him.
You know, if we hadn't been in there together, I don't think we ever would have figured it out. I've got something to tell you.
I have something to tell you, too.
Me first. She knows the robbers.
She's not really pregnant.
Check 1, 2, everybody here?
Yep, I got you.
Oh, yes, you do.
Raise your arms, ma'am.
Oh, I'll raise anything you want. But won't my gold bracelet set off the alarms?
Not if it's real gold.
Well, of course it is. At least that's what my lover told me.
And that's why this house had a cutting-edge security system designed for me personally. It was a damn good system, but I knew I could do better. Because that's what I do. Make things better. I decided to go galactic on the vault door. Last week, I swapped out the original door for an electromagnetic locking system and a digital key. You see this watch? It's linked to a satellite that sends a random code every 5 minutes. And the vault will only open when it senses that code. And this watch, it vibrates every time it resets to let me know. Pretty cool, huh? Came up with the idea myself.
Anybody got a plan B?
Nobody panic.
If we don't fix this, we get nothing.
Well, I'm not staying here.
Wait, I'll fix this, okay? Trust me.
What are you doing, Max? Max, what are you doing?
You got a little bit of champers right here.
Oh, thank you.
I bet I know your secret.
And what would that be?
Generational wealth.
Would you like to join me? We could spill drinks on each other.
I'd love to. I just have to, you know.
Oh, yes, down the hall to your left.
To be continued.
Yes.
You can't see me right now, Buttercup, but I am crying 24-karat tears of joy.
Well, don't spike the ball just yet. We need to get the watch back before the vault code resets.
seconds, Max.
Are you okay?
Yeah, too much bubbly, I guess.
Guess what, people? Time for the great unveiling.
So this is all a setup.
2 years of planning and waiting. But this moment made it all worth it, darling.
Revenge is a hollow victory.
And yet it feels so sweet. I think this calls for a celebration.
As we agreed, you're officially off probation.
Yeah.
And we were able to match Olivier's DNA with samples from previously unsolved heists, including the one your father was involved in.
Which means?
As promised, his sentence has been commuted to 1 year.
I could have swore I heard you say 6 months.
1 year. Take it or leave it.
We'll take it. We'll take it. Not too bright, that one. He wouldn't know the difference between the real thing and the fake if it bit him in the acai.
But won't my gold bracelet set off the alarms?
None of it's real gold.
So what's my access point?
I'll build you a hidden panel inside a main floor closet. At the party, you'll sneak inside. Then you'll retrieve the fake egg I'll plant there. Then you'll climb up to the next level, and at that point, you'll be right under the vault.
Alexander III sealed a white South Sea pearl inside.
I bring snacks.